everybody. Welcome to Wednesday of our Rainbow Week. Rainbow. You can start rainbow with R and it has W at the end. And week has W in the beginning. And we like to start our days with our big breath. And this week, do you remember? We did a big rainbow breath. We have our hands to our hearts and we breathe in and then out, and we make our arms, you can't even see it in the camera, I make it a big arch all the way out and stretching it and imagining all those rainbow colors above my head. Will you do that with me? Okay, let's start here. One more. Big rainbow breath. Thanks. So today I'm going to show you how to do a rainbow scavenger hunt with an egg crate. I'm going to show you how to make a sensory jar with some dried beans or rice that you might have in your house. And I'm going to ask you what your favorite color is, and we're going to use our color cards that we made yesterday. Tomorrow I'm even going to show you a game, another game you can play with those rainbow cards. I'm also going to read you my Many Colored Days. This is a Dr. Seuss book, but he did not do the illustrations, but he wrote the words about how he feels and how feelings feel sometimes like colors, or colors feel sometimes like feelings. Now give me a thumbs up if this is your favorite color. Blue? Is that your favorite color? What about pink? Is that your favorite color? Do you have more than one favorite color? We asked our friends during Zoom time, and a lot of people had two colors. Orange. Jovina wrote this one. She wrote all the orange, the color cards, and I wrote the black cards. Yellow. I love yellow dandelions and buttercups and butter. And violet is a kind of purple. And green. She even showed us a little bit of extra green here. Maybe she was fixing her G. That's a good way to fix something. If you don't like the way it looks, you can just color over it and then start again. We all make mistakes like that sometimes. It's always good to just fix it, move on. So those are color cards. Now, I want to show you, where do I start? This little rainbow book that I have that has When a Rainbow Shines, and it has real pictures of rainbows outside. Even that little girl is there with her rainbow umbrella. There's even an old barn there. So she is outside. Let's see if you can see. Rain leaves tiny drops of water in the air. The sun shines on them and makes a rainbow. Can you see how it's like an arch? So big and round, up high. This one is a sprinkler. It's out in a field. A farmer's field has a sprinkler. You can also use a sprinkler with your hose. A sprinkler sprays water. The sun shines on it and it makes a rainbow. Here's the 2. Here's 3. 3's down here. Water sprays. The waterfall sprays the water. And the sun shines on it and it makes a rainbow. Oh, hello, Bunny. My bunny friend is hopping around. Hello. And here is a dog. A dog shakes and sprays water. The sun shines on it. The dog made her own rainbow. Can you see that little rainbow right by her ears? Can you see it here? And this is an arch. And it says, a rainbow in the sky doesn't look like a straight line. It looks like an arch. An arch, even though sometimes you only see a part of it. Sometimes you just see a part of it that looks like a straight line. But it really is an arch. It is an arch. And you can trace the arch red and orange and yellow. And an arch is curved, and you could even curve your body, like your back, like an arch, like that. He could even tuck his head down in and make a big arch with his back, or even lift those legs and lift those knees and make a whole body arch. That's kind of fun. And here is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Those are all the colors. And indigo and violet are kind of two different purples. And here is something I also wanted to share with you. Even though we always say red is the rainbow, and a lot of times we say pink is not a rainbow color, it is. I've seen it in real rainbows before. Right where there's red. Can you hear Colby? We hear you, Colby. Thank you for being so loud and proud. Here's the red, and it fades, and where it fades a little bit, it becomes pink. And so I've seen pink on rainbows in nature. So don't let anybody ever tell you pink is not a rainbow color, because it's in there. You can see it when it fades a little bit. So I'm going to show you how to make a rainbow scavenger hunt with an egg crate. Very important to make sure that your egg crate is empty, that there's no eggs in it. Does not work that way. And try to keep it maybe clean too, because you don't want any sticky egg parts in there. And mine is clean, and what I did is earlier, I took my colored markers like this, and I picked all the colors that I wanted, and I colored in, excuse me, a color, bonk. You know how sometimes these markers are hard to open when they're brand new. These are brand new. I colored in a little spot of color in the egg crate, like that. And then I put my lid on tight, and I went to the next color, and I went red, orange, yellow, blue, purple, pink, and brown, I lost my green, but it could go there. I could put black and white, and any other colors. Maybe you have silver or gold, or maybe you just want to do some of your favorite colors again. Maybe you want to do another blue one, or another green one. You could do that. And so I'm going to go around the house with my egg crate, and I'm going to look for things that are those colors. And when I find them, I'm going to put them in the color. So, I found a yellow bear. So I'm going to put him in this yellow cup right here, like that. Now the trick is you have to find something that's small enough to fit inside here. Here's another thing I found. A green triangle. It's shiny. And I'm going to put it in, I don't have a green. I'm going to pretend. And I did this a little earlier. I went around my house and I found these things, so I didn't have to walk around with you in the camera. And orange kitty cat. I'm going to put him in my orange part of the cup. Up there. Oh no, kitty cat, not in blue. Go in the orange. And I found this little purple bear. We don't have purple bears in our classroom, do we? We have red and yellow and blue and green. Got a purple. And I found these really fun buttons. This one is this old-fashioned blue or red button. And I also have, you need to put bunny away. And I have a blue button. Isn't that pretty? So I put them all in my egg crate, and I can cover it up and have my color collection. You can even make it like a color collection. And you know what else is really fun right now? There's a lot of flowers. I see some yellow buttercups and yellow dandelions and green and brown. And so you could even do this activity outside. You might even be able to see the blue sky, but it doesn't fit in your egg crate. And then to make it into an I Spy sensory jar, you can take all these little things that fit so nicely in this egg crate. And what you're going to do is get a jar and make sure the jar has a really good lid that fits on it nice and tight. Okay, this is a jar that I use sometimes for dried goods like flour or sugar. And then you want to get this is some dried lentils. You could get lentils or rice or another kind of dried bean, something dry, nothing sticky. And what you're going to do, I am taking the lid off that container where my beans are, and I'm going to drop it into my new container. I'm pouring it. Whoa! I poured it all in there. You could could even do this with coffee beans. That makes me think of my coffee bean container. That would smell good too. Stick your hand in there. That kind of feels fun. You get to play with some of those dried beans. Then, to make it into an I Spy jar, you can take your objects from your egg crate. I'm going to take my orange kitty. Plop it in there. I'm going to take my yellow bear. Plop it in there. I'm going to take my red button. Plop it in there. And you have to put the lid on tight. This one has a nice little latch. This lid from this jar would also really work because it screws on really nice and tight. Get it on there. Remember, righty-tighty. Really nice and tight. So I could use this jar. Then you make the beans. Cover up the I Spy objects. Then, to play the game, you take one of your color cards, orange. Can you see it? And then you look through your I Spy jar. You try to find, oh, the orange! I found the orange kitty cat. I found it. Okay. I'm going to find another one. Yellow. Let's see if I can find the thing that's yellow. I'm going to turn it and turn it. Oh, I see it. I see the yellow bear. Let me get another one. Where's my, ooh, if I wanted to be really tricky, I could use one of my black cards that has the color word, but not in the color. Do you know what that one is? It starts with D. D. Do you know what that word is? Can you hear it? Red. Red. There's the red button. You see it? Whoop. I see it. Red button. So you can do an I Spy like this with your own materials in your very own house. Pretty nifty, huh? That's a fun thing to take in the car. You just can't open the lid if you're in the car. You don't want to make that big of a mess. So the last thing I'm going to do with you today is read My Many Colored Days. Like I said, this was written by Dr. Seuss, but he did not do the illustrations. Steve Johnson and Lou Fancher did the paintings. So you can see they look a little different. My Many Colored Days. Some days are yellow. Some days, on different days, I'm different too. Some are blue. You'd be surprised how many ways I changed on different colored days. See how he's changing from pink to orange and purple and green? On bright red days, how good it feels to be a horse and kick my heels. On other days, I'm other things. On bright blue days, I flap my wings. Flap, flap, flap. Some days, of course, feel sort of brown. Can you see the bear? And I feel slow and low, low down. Then comes a yellow day, and whee! I am a busy, bee. Gray day, everything is gray. I watch, but nothing moves today. Gray. I have a gray day today. I'm wearing my gray blanket because I'm kind of chilly. Then, all of a sudden, I'm a circus seal. On my orange days, that's how I feel. There's the seal bouncing the orange ball on his nose. Big, bright orange. Green days, deep, deep in the sea. Cool and quiet fish, that's me. On purple days, I am sad. I groan and drag my tail. I walk alone. Look at this. Can you see how it's like a dinosaur with the head and the feet and this long tail just dragging and dragging. But when my days are happy pink, I jump. It's great to just not think. Yay! Crazy flamingos. All those legs jumping. Then come my black days, mad and loud. I howl, I growl at every cloud. Do you ever feel like that? Growling at every cloud. And then comes a mixed up day, and wham! I don't know what I am. All the colors. There's even some flamingo feet and birds and bees and kicking up the heels of the horse. Just don't know what you are. But it all turns all right, you see, and I go back to being me. And that's the end of My Many Colored Days by Dr. Seuss. I'm sure you feel many different things, even in all one day. You don't feel the same all day long. Sometimes you're hungry, or tired, or bored, or happy, or excited, or just having fun playing. Sometimes just kind of get in a groove. You have fun maybe in the middle of an art project or playing outside, and you don't even think about how you feel. You're just being. That's like how the one page says, I don't even think. I'm just being pink. Well, my friends, I will think about seeing you tomorrow for Thursday. Oh, Jovina said bye. Can you hear? And we will see you then. Bye.